Good evening, Southeast Texas. The hot, dry weather will continue over the course of the next few days, although a little bit better chance of showers coming up for Thursday. The burn bans for the counties added continue to grow, which is a very good idea because it is bone dry out there. The ground is very dry. Have burn bans in effect for much of East and Southeast Texas now. Orange, Jefferson, and Hardin County not in that burn ban at the present time. And speaking of dry weather, drought monitor updating, and we're almost 7 inches of rain below normal for this time of the year, and we're in a moderate, some areas up in the lakes area probably getting close to severe drought conditions, but certainly in a moderate drought as we head throughout the course of this summer so far, and it just continues to get worse, and I don't see much improvement for the next several days either. Low chances of showers tomorrow, 10% or less. Look for a few scattered storms, little bit better chance on Thursday, not a tremendous chance, but a chance. We'll take it. And the high builds further to the east again, so a hot and dry weekend and maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms by the middle part of next week. Maybe. Your allergy report today, things improving. Now the tree, weed, grass, and mold all down across Southeast Texas. That outdoor forecast for your Wednesday, can't rule out a few isolated showers tomorrow along the sea breeze. We'll keep rain out of the lakes. Mid to upper 90s for highs. Heat index around 100 to 104. And we'll have a little bit more of a southerly wind tomorrow, although it'll be very light. Rain coverages the next 10 days. Isolated tomorrow on the sea breeze. Maybe a little bit better sea breeze on Thursday, up to 30%. And it's hot and dry for the weekend. Monday, maybe a 20% coverage. Looks like a better chance as we head on into the middle and latter half of next week. Still watching high pressure. It's been the big weather maker over the course of the summer out over the west, kind of moved back to the west a little bit. Unfortunately, we can't get much rain going because the air is too dry. Been pretty dry the last couple of days. Notice the ridge expands all the way into eastern Louisiana. We put this into motion. A little upper level trough, a little disturbance in the upper atmosphere will work into the area Thursday. And with us on the edge of the ridge, you may have a few more showers. It'll just make the sea breeze a little more active. You can see it there off to the south, the Gulf of Mexico, that trough. So we'll give it a 20 to 30% coverage of showers coming up on Thursday. Then we dry out for the weekend, and then we'll be watching an area of deeper moisture for a change. Been a long time since we've seen some decent tropical moisture trying to work in off the Gulf. Now notice high pressure is still in control. So as this moisture arrives by the middle part of next week, we're still not going to see a ton of rain because it's underneath high pressures. You got sinking air. It's a shame to have all this moisture and have high pressure overs. Just can't buy a break, it seems like, this summer, but it will increase the showers, I think, enough by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week to help us out a little bit. As you notice, that high slides farther on off to the east and pretty good moisture levels. Hopefully this will verify in a week. Temperatures tonight slowly falling throughout the 80s. Still can't rule out an isolated shower or two coming up before we lose daytime heating. And then for tomorrow, more of the same. A few low clouds in the morning. It's mostly sunny to partly cloudy in the afternoon. High temperatures close to 100 up in the lakes area tomorrow afternoon. We'll be in the, we'll say mid to upper 90s with that 10% coverage of showers. Your marine forecast, south winds 5 to 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet, water temperature 89 in the Gulf of Mexico. Tonight, mostly clear, overnight lows in the mid to upper 70s across the area. And for your Wednesday, highs near 100 in the lakes, mid 90s in the triangle. That 10-day forecast, notice the background here. That's burnt grass sent in to us from Woodville, Travis Smith, and it's bad shape up there. Not much help. 10% tomorrow. In the lakes area, you're not going to see much of a chance. You're farther north, farther away from the moisture right now. Does jump to 30% for Thursday. That means only 20% of the lakes will see a shower. It is hot and dry Friday into the weekend. Mid to upper 90s. Looks like the hottest day could be Sunday and Monday at upper 90s and 98 Monday. And that moisture we showed you coming off the Gulf as the high weakens and moves east briefly may allow a better chance of showers by the middle part of next week. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and anything weather 24 hours a day, be sure to go to 12newsnow.com.